Above, two shapes carve slow circles into the sky.
This is not hunger yet. This is waiting. Then, a bark.
One voice against the sky, and the whole mob becomes a single scattering thought, fleeing as one. Each meerkat's life is woven into the rest.
The chase intensifies as the predators lock onto their targets. An eagle dives. The meerkats continue sprinting in a panic.
One turns back to look. That turn costs everything. Still the others run, not knowing who has already been chosen by the sky. The oldest, fatal mistake: to freeze is to be found.
The predator successfully secures its meal. The meerkats run while the eagle ascends into the blue sky, carrying the meerkat.
The survivors reach the safety of the burrow just in time, as the eagle continues its ascent with its prize. At the burrow's edge, the alphas stand and call without pause, a warning meant for every ear in the mob. But no cry reaches everyone in time.
The second eagle makes its deadly dive toward the scattered stragglers. Below, the remaining meerkats sprint across the talons close around another, too young for this sky, and by chance it slips free. The fortunate survivor scrambles to join the rest of the fleeing family. The young meerkat recovers its footing and sprints frantically.
The alpha stays above, watching until the last shadow disappears below the earth.
The eagle retreats to this high vantage point to consume its hard-won meal, clutching the prey tightly against the wood.
The mob emerges again, drawn back into the open by the oldest lie in nature. That danger once past is danger gone. A few sentinels still scan the sky. Life resumes, quieter now. Caution replaces the old ease. Foraging resumes, each scratch in the dirt a small act of faith. The alpha refuses to rest. Wakefulness alone is no shield. The burrow empties again, life choosing forward over fear. The eagle drops without sound. Caught unguarded, the alpha is seized. Falling, it drags its hunter down. One instant, the balance turns. The mob rushes to answer. Where there is one meerkat in danger, there are many answering the call. Reinforcements arrive, not by command, but by instinct alone. The mob thickens around the eagle, a tightening circle of teeth and will. Above, the fellow eagle circles closer, watching the chaos below for its own opening.
The meerkats remain focused on their grounded enemy, unaware or uncaring of the second threat circling above. The first eagle remains trapped under the swarm.
Some bite at the leg, some claw at the back, some tear at the head itself, where sight and judgment live. Numbers are the meerkat's oldest weapon. And today, that weapon is drawn in full. What one alpha could not finish, the whole colony now decides. The fight is not finished. The sky still holds a debt to collect. The fellow eagle falls without hesitation, claiming the struggle as its owed. a warning written in violence. Wings spread wide over the fallen, not shelter, but a wall. The mob scatters, driven back by nothing but size and certainty. Yet distance is not surrender. It is only distance. They circle now, held at the edge of their own courage. A martial eagle can take prey many times of its own size, reason enough for fury to pause at the threshold. So the meerkats test the boundary, a step forward, a step back, courage rehearsed in miniature.
Behind the standing guard, its companion will not rise. The wings open but do not lift. Something in the fall has taken more than breath. Encouragement comes in nudges and circling, but the ground keeps what it has claimed. Not every wound bleeds. Some simply steal the will to try again.
Frustration builds as the healthy eagle aggressively tries to force the other to fly. The standing eagle suddenly leaps onto the back of its fallen partner, stepping on it forcefully.
The meerkats have already paid twice for this ground, and the debt still feels unanswered. But hope, without opportunity, slowly starves. One more charge from the standing eagle, and the fire in the mob begins to gutter. What revenge could not win, exhaustion quietly decides. What revenge could not win, exhaustion quietly decides. The clearing empties of every voice but two. Gravely wounded, the eagle thrashes in the arid dirt. Its rival circles closer, sensing victory in the relentless savanna heat. Flight, that oldest certainty, has become a memory it cannot reach. Its companion circles, urges, waits. But some falls cannot be undone by will alone. In this unforgiving heat, the injured eagle fights for life. Its companion can only observe the stillness, a cold calculation. The fate of the wounded now rests on the decision of the strong. One final strike, sharp and without ceremony, and the standing eagle turns from its own kind. It lifts into the air alone, leaving behind a life still breathing, but no longer certain of the sky. In the end, neither triumph nor tragedy. Only the old, indifferent arithmetic of survival, where every creature, wing or paw, pays a price simply for having lived to see the next dawn. The colony moves forward, the relentless cycle of nature continuing unabated. The meerkats drop to it. The colony remains watchful, forever tied to the harsh reality of the savanna. A few meerkats stand perfect